Why does my dog limp? What can be the causes? You notice that your dog is limping and you are wondering what to do. The reasons for a lameness in our doggy friends can have several origins and causes, but also several evolutions. While some situations are temporary and benign, others are serious and require emergency treatment. Be that as it may, a dog that limps is a dog that is in pain and is hampered in its movements, which can lead to a real feeling of ill-being in the animal. Discover the possible causes of lameness in dogs and the right actions to take depending on the situation. Why does a dog limp? A dog can limp for many reasons. Some are serious and some are not. Whatever the case, the cause of the lameness should be identified in order to act accordingly. An accident or an injury. A dog can be injured or be the victim of an accident following a shock, a fall, a false movement or an excessively intense activity causing tearing. In this case, the dog may begin to limp in pain. The latter can be caused by a fracture, strain, muscle or ligament tear, tendonitis, dislocation, sprain, etc. Lameness then occurs suddenly. A wound. The dog walks without protection, which can cause wounds on its legs. These can be caused by frost, a sting, a cut, a crack, a blister, irritation, the presence of a foreign body, splinter, spikelet, etc., etc. There too the trouble is sudden. A growth disorder. During its growth, the dog can develop articulatory and bone disorders. Some are not serious and disappear with age, but others have serious consequences and require treatment. Lameness usually manifests gradually. A disease. Certain pathologies can cause lameness, as is the case with osteoarthritis. Old or sensitive dogs are thus affected at the level of the joints and any movement becomes painful. Lyme disease, caused by tick bites, as well as leishmaniasis can cause this type of joint pain which results in lameness. The same is true of bone tumors. In this case also the lameness evolves gradually. What to do when a dog limps? Should you consult and when? A first examination. When you find that your dog is limping, it's best to start by examining him to see if you can identify a causative factor, such as a sore or injury. Be careful, however, an animal in pain can change its behavior and become aggressive. Be extremely vigilant and do not operate alone if you fear a bad reaction. Each pooch manifests his pain in his own way. While some cry, bark or seek their master's attention and affection, others withdraw into themselves and suffer in silence, while still others bite or growl when approached. So always be gentle in your movements and respectful of your animal. Do not touch the sensitive area if he does not want to and do not blame him for being aggressive. Start by observing him from a distance and try to encourage him to come towards you to observe his gait. Try to see if one or more legs are affected. If your dog is willing to lie down and be touched, observe his paws and pads. Work your way up the legs looking for a sore, lump, or more swollen or warm area. Don't try to move your dog's paws, as he may hurt and bite you. Consult or observe. If you do not detect any particular abnormality, there is no need to rush immediately to the veterinarian. Your dog may have hurt himself while playing or walking. It could be a strained muscle or a small minor injury that just needs rest. Let your pooch rest effortlessly for 48 hours to recover, and everything should be back to normal. Make sure he has a sufficiently thick and comfortable cushion to rest on and adjust the height of his bowl so that he feeds without pain. A small hot water bottle can relieve muscle and joint pain. On the other hand, if you notice a wound, an injury, a swollen area, a hot area or anything abnormal, extreme fatigue, depression, vomiting, etc., consult your veterinarian without delay. Similarly, if after 48 hours of rest the lameness has not improved positively, go to your practitioner.